Welcome to another End Times Bible study. I'm Giselle Aguiar, and my purpose with these short story-like studies is to make Bible prophecy easy to understand. Today I'm covering Daniel chapter 2, Nebuchadnezzar's prophetic dream. Let's dig in. The majority of the presentation today is thanks to freebibleimages.org. I've used them throughout my blogs, and you'll see more of them as I make more of these videos. This is King Nebuchadnezzar's dream. Daniel, along with his friends and the best people of Judah, were taken captive into exile in pagan Babylon in 605 BC. See, they kept disobeying God and worshiping the idols of the false gods of their neighbors. And that all started with the Tower of Babel. And if you missed that study, go look for it in my YouTube channel. So God's judgment was to have them spend 70 years in exile. So this story is found in Daniel chapter 2. So in the second year that Nebuchadnezzar was king of Babylon, he had a disturbing dream. The king asked his astrologers to tell him what he had dreamt and explain the meaning, but they couldn't. Daniel asked God to show him the dream and its meaning during the night. God revealed the mystery to Daniel. Then Daniel praised the God of heaven, and he said, "Praise the name of God forever and ever, for he has all wisdom and power. He controls the course of world events. He removes kings and sets up other kings. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to the scholars. He reveals deep and mysterious things and knows what lies hidden in the darkness, though he is surrounded by light. I thank and praise you, God of my ancestors, for you have given me wisdom and strength. You have told me what we asked of you and revealed to us what the king demanded." So the next morning, Daniel was brought before King Nebuchadnezzar. No wise man, enchanter, magician, or diviner can explain this mystery, Daniel said. But there is a God in heaven who has shown King Nebuchadnezzar what will happen in the future. In your dream, there before you stood an enormous, dazzling statue, awesome in appearance. The head of the statue was made of pure gold. This represented the powerful kingdom of King Nebuchadnezzar and the Babylonian Empire, which existed from 605 to 539 BC. The chest and arms of the statue were made of silver, and this represented the kingdom that would rise up after the Babylonians to be inferior. This is the Medes and Persians who ruled from 539 to 331 BC, which we learn about further into Daniel. That's the writing on the wall story. The belly and thighs of the statue were made of bronze. Daniel explained this represented a third kingdom that would rule over the whole earth. This was the Greek Empire of Alexander the Great, which existed from 331 BC to 168 BC. The statue had legs of iron. This will be the fourth kingdom, strong as iron, that will crush and break all the others, Daniel explained. This is the ancient Roman Empire, which was in power from 168 to 168 BC to 476 AD. So it went into the after Christ. Anno Domini is after Christ. Now, keep in mind that the Roman Catholic Church has attempted to keep this Roman Empire going since then. For more information on the history of the church, visit my blog or click on the link in the description. Next, we come to the feet of the statue, and Daniel continues explaining the dream. The feet and toes you saw were a combination of iron and baked clay, showing that this kingdom will be divided. Like iron mixed with clay, it will have some of the strength of iron, but while some parts of it will be as strong as iron, other parts will be as weak as clay. This mixture of iron and clay also shows that these kingdoms will try to strengthen themselves by forming alliances with each other through intermarriage, but they will not hold together, just as iron and clay don't mix. And God just explained it exactly. I mean, it goes into pure detail explaining it. There is no reason to think this is an analogy or any, it's just explained how this works. So this is the globalist kingdom that is yet to come, and eventually will be the final kingdom of the Antichrist, found in Revelation chapters 13 and 17. And we can see this being established right now. This is what the feet of the mix of clay and iron represent, that it's happening currently. Globalism and nationalism don't mix. These next two graphics are from Pastor Brandon Holthouse's message from Sunday, November 3rd, 2024. The link to the full video is in the description. So it's not just in the US, it's all the Western nations, Canada, Australia, Europe, New Zealand, South Africa. So there is, what's happening right now is there is no independent leadership anymore. We have weak leaders that, can't really rule. The West is passing the same laws in concert with the international order. There's mass immigration, I should say uncontrolled mass immigration, weaponizing the government against its own citizens. There's crackdown on free speech. There are forced mergers of government and private companies through the radical green agenda. So iron represents the global government, or the Rome, or Rome of the day, and the clay represents the people of the world. The globalists will try to force the nations to adhere, to be loyal to the global government. Again, clay and iron don't mix. Thus, they have to force globalism on us, the nationalists who love and respect, who love our respective countries. I'm an American. I'm a patriot. I like America. Okay, I want to keep America, America. So Daniel continued to explain the king's dream while, quote, while you were watching, a rock was cut, but not by human hands. This rock is Jesus, the Messiah. Jesus is my rock. Is he yours? Going on. So it struck the statue on its feet of iron and clay and smashed them. The iron, the clay, the bronze, silver, and gold were all broken into pieces and became like chaff on the threshing floor in the summer. The wind swept them away without leaving a trace. But the rock that struck the statue became a huge mountain that filled the whole earth. And Daniel declared, in these times, God will set up a kingdom that will never be destroyed. It will crush all those kingdoms and bring them to an end, but it will itself endure forever. And that's revealed in Revelations chapters 19 and 20. If you want to dig deeper into the book of Daniel, I highly recommend Discovering Daniel book and then the study workbook by Amir Sarfati. I've read them both and used the workbook, and it is excellent. It's available in Christian Books, of which I am an affiliate. The links are in the description. So I'm recording this on November 4th, 2024. Only God knows what's going to happen in the next few days, weeks, and months. But no matter who ends up here, God is still in control, and Jesus is still King. I pray that if you're feeling anxious about what's going on in the world, that you seek Jesus, know Jesus, and trust Jesus. If you don't know Jesus and are unsure about your salvation, click on the link in the description below that says how to know Jesus. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like this video and share it with your family and friends. And subscribe so you don't miss the next End Times Bible study. And if you like reading, check out my blog, search through the archives for topics in Bible studies. Also check out the Christian Bookstore with hot picks on Christian books from Bible prophecy, biblical worldview, biographies, memoirs, and Christian fiction. The links are below. Remember this, Jesus didn't suffer torture and die so we could have religion. No, he died so he could have a personal relationship with you. Yes, you. He said in Revelation 3:20, look, I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my voice and open the door, I will come in and we will share a meal together as friends. So what are you waiting for? Click below where it says how to know Jesus. Finally, I'll leave you with the Aaronic blessing from Numbers 6:24-26. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you with favor and give you peace. Shalom, shalom, and have a blessed day.